The Toronto District School Board will soon be voting on adopting anti-Palestinian racism. The definition is likely to pass, as the board voted 15-7 in favor of including APR in its Combating Hate and Racism Student Learning Strategy document in June 2024. The definition they are voting on would include denying the Nakba, which I've already made a video about. But the Nakba denial in the APR includes failing to acknowledge Palestinians as an indigenous people with a collective identity, belonging and rights in relation to occupied historical Palestine. To my mind, this means that anti-Palestinian racism includes telling the truth. There literally were zero Palestinian people ever until the 1960s. Let me explain. The people living in the geographical area of Palestine were called Ottomans. They lived under Ottoman rule from 1517 to 1917. The population was ethnically, religiously, and culturally diverse and included Druze, Bedouin, Arabs, Samaritans, Christians, Jews. When France and England won World War I, they wanted to divide the empire for themselves, but Woodrow Wilson demanded self-determination and the creation of states over empire. The British Mandate of Palestine was formed to govern the people until the structures to govern themselves were put in place. Arabs were given most of the mandate when Jordan was created. The remaining Arabs wanted to be known as South Syrian. They declined self-determination and started a war. Egypt ruled Gaza and Jordan ruled the West Bank. In 1964, the Arab League Summit in Cairo decided to form an official body to liberate Palestine. This meant liberate the land from the Jews, but under Arab state influence, not as an independent movement. This led to the creation of the Palestinian Liberation Organization in May 1964 in Jerusalem at the First Palestinian National Congress. Its founding charter, the Palestinian National Covenant, aimed to represent Arab Palestinians and wage armed struggle against Israel. The first chairman was Ahmad Shikari, a Palestinian diplomat and former Saudi and Syrian representative to the United Nations. After the Six-Day War, in June 1967, Israel captured the West Bank, Gaza, East Jerusalem, and other territories. The war was a shock to the Arab world. It weakened Egypt, Jordan, Syria, and left the Palestinians directly under the rule of Israel for the first time since 1948. That's key. So the Arabs living in the area were Ottomans until 1917. Then they were known as Palestinians, but it was the British Mandate of Palestine, and it included the Palestinian people, included Jews and Druze and Christians. And then when they lost the 1948 war, the people living in Gaza were Arabs governed by Egypt, and the people living in the West Bank were Arabs governed by Jordan. Palestinian identity surged after the 1967 war as something separate from general Arab nationalism. Many believed only Palestinians themselves could liberate their land. In 1969, Arafat, an Egyptian, took control over the PLO, shifting it from an Arab League proxy into an independent Palestinian-led organization. I hope that helps you understand why anti-Palestinian racism is ridiculous. Well, the definition is ridiculous.